Hey guys, what is up? Today is October 11th, which means it is National Coming Out Day. So I thought that I would film a video that I've been wanting to do for a while, but just haven't gotten around to it. So what a more perfect day than to film my coming out story on this day. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's get into it. Let's start by saying that I came out my freshman year of college. I am now a junior, so I came out about 2 years ago. It was in October. I don't remember the exact date because I don't, but it was around this time, so happy 2 years to me of coming out. Sure, that's what we're gonna celebrate today. Ever since I was little, I knew I was slightly different. Different in the sense that, yeah, I was always teased by like, you only hang out with girls, what's wrong with you? Your voice is really high. Why do you like this? Why do you like that? Blah, 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 blah. I've always been really into art and musicals and all that, so by default that would make me, as people would say, a stereotype. But when I was little, I was just being myself. I was just like, I don't know what's happening. Like, just doing David. That's what I'm doing. So that's how my elementary school was. It was just like, always hanging out with girls, and I knew I was different. Moving into 4th and 5th grade, which was different. We had different schools for K through 3, 4th and 5th, and then middle school, which was 6th, 7th, 8th, and then high school, which was freshman, whatever. 4th and 5th grade was when everybody was like, I guess not discovering themselves, but 4th and 5th grade's a weird time, as well as middle school. But it was just, 4th and 5th grade is when I started majorly getting teased. I remember 5th grade especially getting teased in the fact that I'd go home and cry, just from this bullying of being what everybody assumed was as gay. Granted, I didn't know I was gay until like, I mean, I've always knew I was gay, but I didn't know to the fact of where I was in my life. 4th and 5th grade was like the same as elementary school for me. I was just being myself, just doing what I like to do, but why should I get teased for that? Especially when I was like 11 and 12. Why should you want or need to come out in a sense that young? You're just growing, you're still growing up. You don't even know who you are yet. Granted, I still don't even know who I am yet, and I'm 20. So 4th and 5th grade was the first time I remember, 5th grade especially, was the first time I remember getting called a fag. And that, obviously, 5th grade, I didn't know what that was, but I knew it was offensive. So I was just upset about it, even though I didn't know what it fully meant. But then moving into 8th grade, which is when I got my first girlfriend, I would say. So Casey, who you've met before, was my first girlfriend. We dated for a year and a half, and yeah, I mean, she's my best friend now, but I remember not getting called names essentially, but I just remember people being like, oh, I thought he was gay. Oh, isn't he gay? Or people telling Casey that, oh, your boyfriend's gay, don't you know that? He's gay. Like, it was just constant battle for this year and a half. Until we moved into freshman year, we were still dating, and shit went down. After dating Casey, I think I knew I was gay, but I didn't know I was gay. Like, you know when you have these feelings, but you don't know what they are? That's what it was. Freshman year was the point for me where things happened. Casey and I were still friends, but things happened that this one guy liked Casey, told Casey that things were happening between me and him when they weren't, even though he was straight, is straight, and things happened. Principals were involved, and that point, which was the point that made me know I didn't want to come out in high school. To me, still, if I would have come out in high school, he would have been proven right, even though he wasn't. In the sense of high schoolers, people would have been like, oh, he is right, even though nothing of the fact was right at all. That was just my like second month as a freshman in high school. So it wasn't a good start to my high school experience. Moving into sophomore year, it was still prominent. I remember getting made fun of by him, not being okay, like, emotionally, because sophomore year was the year that I was like, oh shit, yep, I like guys. That was the point to me where I was like, yep, okay, people were right that I'm gay, but I didn't want to prove them right by telling them I was gay, because I'd be like, I knew before you, and that's nothing you want to hear before you come out. Because it's just not a good thing to hear. Be like, oh yeah, I know. I knew before you, we were just waiting for you. That's just not cool. And I should also say that back in 8th grade was when I started liking Lady Gaga, so people were even more prone to say, oh, you like Gaga, that means you're really gay. And I was like, it's music. Like, music doesn't have a gender. What are you saying to me? Like, you're stupid. But I didn't say that because I'm respectful. Junior year, I focused mostly on just friendships. I was friends with LJ, I was friends with Selena, who's LJ's girlfriend, Casey, my friend Sarah, who you've met, and I just focused on friendships because high school's supposed to be fun. So that's what I focused on. I didn't really focus on my sexuality that I knew was developing in my brain. I was just like, get out, I don't want to talk about it, don't. And then senior year came. So senior year was the time where I dated this my last girlfriend. Well, it's funny because I dated Selena, who's LJ's girlfriend, but we're not gonna get into that. I dated my last girlfriend, and I was like, in my brain, I was like, yeah, I'm gay, like, why am I even doing this? Why am I trying? Senior year was the time where I really reasoned with it. I don't know how I reasoned with it. I just let it, I didn't think about it so much, but it just was always in like in the back of my mind where I was like, yeah, like I like guys, which means I'm gay. But I didn't feel like I needed to come out to anyone. But I guess I needed to. I needed to be myself. That's what it came down to. End of senior year, I came out to Selena and LJ first by saying that I was bisexual, which was false. I remember vividly. We were laying in Selena's bed with LJ and Selena, watching the episode of Friends where Phoebe was singing a song about men being bisexual if they like men.
Sometimes men love women, sometimes men love men. And then there are bisexuals, though some just say they're kidding themselves.
I remember that clip coming on, and it was like, so I'd like turn to them, I think. No, I didn't. That was the preface to it. So then I texted them after I got home and was like, yo, like I'm bisexual or something like that. I never said I was gay, but I said I wasn't straight. I never openly said it to anybody in my family, and that was going to be the hard part for me. Like, personally, that was gonna be the hard part for me. Because me and my family are and were really close. So that was just, I felt like I was gonna let them down, which is why it took me so long. There was just some part of me that was like, yo, I have to tell my mom, especially that I'm gay because I have a close relationship with her. And I don't remember if I called her or we were texting or something, and something came up and it was just like, are you gay? And I was like, yeah. Like, that was not how I wanted it to happen, but it did. Her reaction was great. She's like, I still love you. You're still my son. Like, no, this changes nothing. You're still David. And then I had to tell my father. Yeah. That was not the best experience. Let me just put it like that. It wasn't the best, and I'm still hoping after 2 years it will get better. It hasn't gotten better with him and I's relationship. but I don't know. I'm hoping, but I only can hold on to hope for so long before I just completely give up. And that's not what I want, but it's reality, and that's what's happening. So I'm just gonna leave that, my relationship with my father, as that. My mom's parents I have a really close relationship with as well, so I didn't tell them. My mom told them. So thanks, Mom. Thanks for throwing it out there. Just kidding. I was in class. As soon as she told them, I got a voicemail from them, because I got a call from them. They left a voicemail. I don't still have the voicemail because I got a new phone, which sucks. But I remember just my grandparents, just overwhelming love, being like, we still love you, nothing's changed. Just this great, great voicemail that I wish I still had. But you know, technology changes and I don't still have it. My brother doesn't care, you've met him, he's cool. Yep, go John. If things were different and I'm all of a sudden really emotional, okay? Okay, so if things were different, two things that I want to change. Both of them I can't. Number one, I regret not coming out in high school. Secondly, I would change is my relationship with my father, which I'm not going to talk about just for the sake of that. But I hope that gets better. There's nothing more I can do because I'm just being myself and I'm not approved for being myself, which sucks, but I know it happens. I'm lucky to have one parent who is amazing to me, and I talk to my mom every day, and granted I know my dad still loves me, but it's just the fact that the relationship isn't there anymore, which sucks. There's nothing personally I can do because I'm not going to change who I am just for the approval of someone else. Because I lived my whole 18 years in a lie. But now I'm happy that I go to an art school where it's completely normal to be gay and it's okay, and I live in a society where marriage equality is a thing. Like, I could marry a guy and I could have a husband. I'm so proud to say that I'm a part of this community, but now I'm shaking. That's all I really have to say about like my coming out experience. That's my coming out story. It was okay in the beginning. I'm sorry, I got really sad and got really, really quiet just because I still, after these 2 years, don't know how to explain everything that's happened in that sense because I just don't know. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it if you made it through this whole video. I know it was kind of sad, maybe a little depressing, but I hope it has a good outcome because I'm now who I am and doing what I want and living in the city that I want to for right now. And yeah, so thank you guys for supporting me, and I really appreciate it. If you guys liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. There will definitely be more to come in the future, especially soon. I do post videos every Wednesday and Saturday, and thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're not. I think it's over here. I will get this down one day where it is at. Maybe over here. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!